What's up, guys? CJ here, down here in lovely Pennsylvania. It is absolutely freezing out. We're going to take you guys on a little tour of a mining farm today. Our buddies at Wisker Tech are doing some remodeling. They have some new clients coming in. They're doing a little bit of expansion. You see that black tarp behind me? That's a wall we actually had to knock out to install some giant cooling fans. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that. I'm going to go inside and show you what the setup looks like now up and running. They're getting ready to shut down. It's really loud in there with all the fans, so couldn't do it inside. That's why I'm out here freezing. Anyway, we're going to show you the before, we're going to show you during the construction, tell you a little bit about how the inside works, and give you guys a little tour of the facility so you can check out what an actual mining farm is. Might not be what you expect to see. Anyways, if you enjoy the video, drop us a like and subscribe. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we got everything moved out. That old big stack is now off to the side. All the equipment's covered up. The reason that they're doing this upgrade is this summer they were getting way too much heat. It was like 115 degrees in here on hot days. Now, the equipment can run at that, but it doesn't perform as well. So you make less money and it's not good on the equipment. It'll make it wear out faster. So you can see behind me those red louvers on the wall. Those are gonna be fresh air intakes. There's two hallways here and here. This hallway is to get behind the machine. And this hallway back here is just to let fresh air in. How big is this farm exactly? 30 gigahash. The magic question everybody wants to know, how much do they make a day? I can't tell you. There's a couple reasons for that. First of all, the price of the coin that you're mining. Ethereum today is at $2,400, but that's not the only factor that comes into play. There's also how much network activity, the total hash rate of the network, and other factors like that. So when you're doing mining, you make different amounts of money from day to day. There is no guaranteed income and stuff, and it is not cheap to do. Okay, so behind me, we got some of the coolant fans that are getting installed in that back wall over there we knocked out. These things are huge. They're about 4 foot by 4 foot wide. They blow tons of air. And with mining, the name of the game is to move the air. You don't necessarily need air conditioning if you can constantly push that air through these machines, get the hot air off of them, and get fresh air on top of them. We're gonna show you what the build out looks like right now, why they're doing it, show you a little bit about the power. So let's go take a look. Okay, so why they're changing the layout right now is for airflow. Back there behind me is that black tarp. That's the wall that we knocked out. That's where those giant fans are gonna go. Back there, the fans are gonna suck air outside. You see they're putting sheetrock on the ceiling. They're effectively building a giant wind tunnel in here. These racks right here are where the equipment's gonna go, so the whole center area is gonna be all equipment. These sidewalls here are effectively gonna create an area to walk behind the equipment to easily access the back side of it, and then there's going to be a small hallway sheetrocked off, fresh air in from the sides coming in to the center to feed, sucking out the back. Giant wind tunnel. When this is all done, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the power requirements to run a facility like this. That stuff on the ceiling behind me back there, that's called bus duct. Now there's 2 of these inside this unit. The equipment itself runs at 240 volts. It's got 900 amps, plenty of power to max out a facility of this size. Those little boxes on the side of the bus duct are disconnects. There's a giant circuit breaker in there basically. The sizes can range from 20 amps to 200 amps. So you get plenty of power out of each one of those boxes. You get about 15, 16 of them throughout this unit. Each one of these rubber cords come down, go to a power distribution pole. You can plug in multiple pieces of equipment off of those power poles. Keep them on these rubber cords to easily move them around the facility and change up the locations. Now, the name of the game in mining is you need tons of power and you need it as cheap as you can possibly get it. Industrial locations like this, perfect place to get it. Okay, so this is one of the PDU's power distribution poles I was talking about earlier that attached to the rubber cords. Each of these 3 banks down here has their own individual circuit breaker. It's networkable too, so you can plug it in, monitor your power. Just one of these alone will set you back about $1,000. All right, guys, so this is some of the equipment that we run. This guy here is top of the line 12 card deck. It's from Octominer, the X12. This thing is super high end. It's got 3 power supplies. I'll show you the back in a second. But you stack in your GPUs, your graphics cards. This case goes around $1,500 right now. You can find them, maybe a little cheaper. And fully loaded with top of the line cards, this one machine can cost upwards of $30,000 fully loaded. So mining ain't cheap. So this is the back side of the machine right here, and as you can see, it's got the 3 power supplies. This is my personal favorite feature about these. You have a problem with one of your power supplies? Pull it out and replace it. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the behind-the-scene tour of the mining farm build-out. Just found out we got a blizzard coming up in Boston tomorrow night, so I got to get home because I'm not driving in the snow. 17 inches coming. Yay! Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the behind-the-scenes tour. If you enjoyed the video, drop us a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.